Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back here on the bridge, and today, yes, we got something to go over from Star Trek Online X feed, so on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, do us a huge favor and hit that like button to help this video, help the overall channel out. And also, if you're new here, well, welcome. Consider subscribing here to the YouTube bridge, where we're always on the lookout for like-minded captains to share our love, passion for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now that said, here we go. Yes, captains, ECs are going to be dropped on this video with the latest from Star Trek Online, and of course at the end we'll give our conclusion. So first up, our latest story update for Star Trek Online Heart of the Matter is now live on Xbox and PlayStation, so the console bridge finally gets Heart of the Matter. Dive in now and earn an awe-inspiring new space set during the accompanying event. So we've already covered this. I will probably link in the description below our playthrough and or the end card, one of those things. But as you can see here, we all know what was coming, or at least those who were paying attention what's happening on the PC bridge knows. But here you go, it's Heart of the Matter, and of course the new mini episode slash aka patrol, All That Matter. This is your best bet to get your daily done quickly. Less than 5 minutes, you're done. I didn't really like it, to be honest with you, because it didn't move the story needle for me personally. But it's still there, it's quick, it's easy, and there you go. And you get like a new sort of device that you can use for your ship. It's like the red matter, but it gives some extra radiation damage, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But there you go. And of course, the new task force operation, the Devil's Heart. This is a fun ground TFO. Again, another quick one, especially if you're in a team that knows what they're doing. Quite easy. I'll probably put both of the playthroughs that we did for both of these at the end card there. So there is that. And of course, the event reward is the Kidda's Boon set. And again, I will link that probably in the description below. But here is the blog, which will also be linked below for you captains. And of course, with that, the per million battle cruiser, as we mentioned in a previous video, that is already coming to the console bridge, or is now live on the console bridge, I should say. So there you go. It is now live on the console bridge for those who have been waiting. And I'm surprised I don't really see a date here. So yeah. All right. Well, captains, you probably just need 14. I believe it's just a 14 progress to get the reward. To be honest with you, it hasn't really interested me, the space set, so it's just there if we need it. If we decide sometime down the future to do something with it, well, we're going to have it. And again, for newer captains, it's just great to have a set like this that you can have account unlock. So there you go. As I drop this video, this is live for the console bridge. Now, the other thing that was here on the X feed was the actual 10 forward stream that happened today. And you already saw the thumbnail, so that is what this is covering. Now, I will actually have a separate video for this, and maybe even another video for our thoughts recap, something like that. But I did catch some of it at work and some interesting things to note, but we'll do that probably in that video or the video after that. So now on to the Stowe Discord. Finally had one up on XFeed. Well, what is that? Well, there's an actual 20% low buy sale on PC with the launch of the new ship here. There's a 20% low buy sale here that goes from July 29th to August 3rd. 20%, not bad. There's better ones out there, but if you were saving up and we're waiting for a sale, well, here you go. So that is live on PC. I'll probably put also a description below our recommendations for low buy stuff. So there you go. But now we're going to concentrate on this for the rest of the video, the new ship. So a touch of Breen nobility. The imposing Breen Yod-Thot Dreadnought carrier can now be yours as part of our Infinity promo on PC. So Caps, if you remember, we did a couple videos guessing what this ship was, and well, there you go. To those who guessed correctly, Yep, it is now in Star Trek Online. And from what I understand, this is a massive, massive ship. No, actually, we'll look at the pictures here. This is probably there already, but there, as you can see, I think that is the aft view. Actually, to be honest with you, I wasn't really sure what that was when I was looking at the pictures. And this, again, we'll probably go over that. Oh, no, we will. Actually, we'll go over here. So then, kind of a quick snapshot. There you go, the Breen Yod-Thot Dreadnought carrier, as seen in Star Trek Discovery. So, I believe this is a new hangar pet. So, Breen Imperium Frigate, 32nd century Breen Imperium Frigate, armed with polaron beams and transphasic torpedoes. You have the new space console item, the Shield Frequency Overload, passively boosts Starship Drain expertise and Starship tactical readiness. Space console ability is the Shield Frequency Overload. So Drain targets all shield and shield offline for 15 seconds. Against Dreadnought, drains up to 20% of all shields and minus 20% shield resistance. Deals damage to targets hull equal to shield removed or 100,000 damage, whichever is less. This thing actually comes with a Juggernaut array, which is the Imperium Polaron Subjugation Array. Fires 4 blasts of Polaron energy at one specified target in front of the ship, ignoring 50% of the target's shields, minus 20% shield resistance to target for 20 seconds. And, well, here you go. A lot of us have been waiting, or a lot of captains have been waiting for this. The Starship trait, Breen's Free Fire. What does it do? Well, it extends the duration of beams fire at will by 7 seconds. I believe it is actually 9 seconds. There is a correction there on the stream. So it's either 7, but probably going to be 9. And there you go. It is an Intel Command ship. Now, I will just say this flat out. I think this is what the Proxima should have been seating-wise. 100%. Just saying. Just because. Anyways, we'll leave that and head over to the actual blog here. Now, am I the only one? Am I the only one? Comment below, captains. Does that not look like a crab's claw to you? Does that not look like this can go up and down? Like, really? I'm not even a crab fan, and this is what I saw. So anyways, if it does remind you of a crab claw, hashtag crab claw in the comments. But there it is. That is the Breen ship there, and I guess this is the front of the ship. So, command the Breen Yod-Thot Dreadnought carrier. The Breen Yod-Thot Dreadnought carrier, as seen on Star Trek Discovery, can now be yours on PC as part of our Infinity Promotion event. So sadly, it is a ship that is in a promo box. Having said that, this ship should be available to you if you do not want to spend any resources except time investment in 2026 campaign event as a reward. So just something to think about. Us, we're not that huge a fan of the fire at will, but that trait definitely is good for tanks. So I will admit this ship has made the list. Where on the list, I'm not sure yet, to be quite honest. So there you go. So the Breen Yod-Thot Dreadnought carrier, as seen in Star Trek Discovery, can now be yours. So, of course, we went over this here. So that this terrifying ship premiered on Star Trek Discovery and comes packed with the mightiest of the Breen weapons. So the royalty of the Breen Imperium in the 32nd century was known as Yod-Thot, which was translated as they who rule. These Breen Primarchs sought dominance over the recently emptied throne of that era and used their mighty fleets to clash in a civil war for power. One prominent Primarch leader owned the Tau Ceti, which has shown its devastating Breen weaponry to those who have dared cross their path. So the ship features a Commander Tactical / Intelligence Specialist seat and a Lieutenant Commander Universal / Command Specialist seat. There it is, all its glory, the crab claw. So, ship details, of course, tier 6, any hull mod 1.7, shield mod 0.9, 4 weapons, 5 aft weapons, 2. Definitely, this is what the Proxima should have been. I will keep beating that dead horse. Device slots 3, and here are the stations, of course, Commander Tactical Intel, Lieutenant Commander Universal Command, Lieutenant Commander Science, Lieutenant Engineering, and an Ensign Tactical. Console layout is 5 TAC 3 Eng 3 Psi. Base turn rate 5, impulse mod 0.17, inertia 40, plus 20 weapon power. The console again is a shield frequency overload. It has the Imperium Polaron subjugation array, 2 hangar bays, and it's loaded with Breen Imperium frigates. Man, oh, I'm gonna stop. Gather intel ship mechanic, can equip dual cannons, has the 32nd century Breen cloaking device, and it has, of course, subsystem targeting. Wow. Tactical carrier is the Starship Mastery package, minus hangar pet recharge time, plus max hull cap, plus weapon damage, plus max shield HP, and of course the trait is Breen's free fire. The Admiralty stats is Inch 31, 29, Psi, 66 TAC, 2.5 critical rating from TAC. What an aft. So again, the universal console is the shield frequency overload. We already went over that. But the Breen Yod-Thot Dreadnought carrier comes equipped with a console shield frequency overload. No ship shall escape an encounter with a Breen Yod-Thot Dreadnought carrier unharmed. This console is an embodiment of that concept. So, being the master of the shield tunneling technology, this console enables ships equipped with it to overpower most ships' shield emitters, which completely removes shielding from those targets and leaves a devastating shield's offline effect. Against Dreadnought level targets, the effect can be reduced up to 20%. Shielding and leaves a shield destabilization effect, which causes the enemy's shields to take additional damage. All ships that have their shields drained in this way will suffer an amount of damage proportional to the amount of shields removed. The Imperium Polaron subjugation array, 4 Polaron beams sit forward facing on the ship, poised to make a very bad day for the unfortunate soul that crosses this floating weapon. When the 4 beams are concentrated against a target, only destruction remains for those who do not have enough shielding to withstand such a devastating blast. Of course, this blast deals a massive amount of shield-penetrating shield damage and increases the amount of damage that the enemy's shields will take if there's any remaining. And here we go. Starship trait Breen Free Fire. The Breen's militaristic ruthlessness is permeated throughout their ranks. Breen officers are taught that when the orders to give fire at will is issued, until the target is eliminated, they are to fire to keep on firing even at the cost of weapon maintenance. When this trait is equipped, increase the duration of your fire at will abilities. So this is definitely the main thing of this ship. The actual performance of the ship, we're talking about seating and stuff like that, I don't mind it. Sounds pretty good. Definitely can build something out of it. Could have used it in my Proxima. I'll stop. But it being a ship that is a promo, this is probably going to be a point of concern or point of, how should we say, upsetness of captains, because this is a promo ship that you can only unlock on 1 character. Having said that, like I said earlier, this ship will be part of the 2026 event campaign that you can get for free if you do all the events. And probably in 2 to 3 years, will probably be in the MUDs market. Will it be worth it? That's going to be very subjective. If you're a tank captain, probably a must-have. If you're just a fan of fire at will, pretty sure that you can. Now, having said that, the Gagarin trait, ETM, Entwined Tactical Matrices, we use that a lot, and because of the way we build ships and slash how we enjoy building them and having them play, they play off of each other when you use torpedo spread and fire at will. So for that trait, off the Gagarin, you use fire at will, you will gain a torpedo spread 1. You fire torpedo spread, let's say 3, if you had access to that, you will fire a fire at will 1. That will probably be a better budget trade, because that you can buy off the Gagarin in the C-store, account access right there. And it's a Federation ship, so it looks smexier. This, well, like I said, it's a character unlock for now, and possibly head over to the MUDs bundle in a couple of years. So a lot of captains have been asking for this, and well, there it is. And unfortunately, they locked it behind a promo ship. So from July 29, this goes up until August 18th on PC. The running of the promotion that will provide an additional bonus when opening a research and development pack or duty officer pack. So it's either you get the 10 Lobi or you get the special requisition of this ship. Opening this ship, of course, then you get the choice pack of not only the Breen ship, but then all of these ships from the past, which I would probably recommend any more ships over it than that, to be honest, because looks wise, it doesn't do it for me. And that is where it kind of kills it for me, is the looks, unfortunately. Some captains may like it, and that's fine. And some captains may not only like it, but have been waiting for that fire will trait. And then there you go, you get best of both worlds. So again, it's going to be on PC now live, and will come to console later down the road. So captains, this is going to be a video. I would like to know your thoughts on this ship. What do you think? Are you going to get it? Are you not going to get it? Is it going to be on the list? Or is it going to be a ship that you'll just ignore completely because of how they're making that trait obtainable? Of course, hit the like button to help this video, help the channel, or subscribe here to the YouTube bridge, and we'll leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.